Hey everyone, welcome to the ATYL live stream on a Tuesday night. I need to get used to saying Tuesday night, and then we're going
Club
to change
going up
it
on
tonight. What's
Tuesday.
going on? Not a lot of news to talk about this week, really. I mean, we're approaching the Rolex 24, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. Then I figured we'd do a fun tier list. Of course, I'm joined by Ben Branscombe and Adam Lucas. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Good evening.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well, Taylor.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, before we went live, we were talking about Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter because we're feeling like we needed some energy, Espresso, and then we started, talking about the song. So
I love that
Talking
album.
about espresso, the drink that you drink.
I
yeah,
was talking about the album. That's a very good album. And her Tiny Desk.
both are great. Both are great.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna see you all rolling into the chat. Let's just start right off by talking about the Rolex 24. This weekend, it will be streaming on Peacock. The full extent of the Rolex 24 will be on that platform. But if you want to catch it on TV, it starts on NBC at 1:30. Then, let's go. And then goes to USA at 2:30. Then it signs off around 6:30 on regular TV, and then picks up the next day.
So
yeah,
wait, are they not? Is the whole thing on Peacock, or is it just
It
parts?
is.
Yep.
Okay, whole thing's on Peacock.
Yeah, you can
So if you
stream
want
the
to
whole
catch
thing
the
on
whole
Peacock.
thing without interruptions, you need to go to Peacock. If you want to look on regular TV for it, there's going to be some interruptions. You're not going to see the full thing, unfortunately. But yeah, let me take a break in this for a second because I would be dumb if I didn't mention Ohio State were national champs, and it never felt so good. Great birthday gift. Also, shout out to Dom, our resident Ohio State fan.
Fan is a loose term.
Yeah, I was gonna say fan is a loose
obsessive,
term.
man.
Ohio State Buckeyes is his religion.
I don't think you took this well when I said this in the group chat, but I hope I find someone that loves me as much, or is as obsessed with me as much as Dom Joseph is obsessed with Ohio State.
Literally,
Football.
like the fandom, it is impressive. Is impressive. No, but it was cool to be there and all celebrated. All of us that could be there, to like see them win the championship and celebrate with everyone. So that was cool. Ohio against the world, and Ohio wins. They always do, unless they're in memes. Then we typically lose. But yesterday, Ohio won.
Harry Potter hates Ohio.
Yeah,
it's a good meme. You know, it's a good meme.
It is. The issue is like all the Ohio memes are funny and good, but I'm like, oh man. But yeah, Ohio against the world, and Ohio won. And then, yeah, more motorsports news because it has been really light on the NASCAR news this week. As you know, I know production day is, kind of in full swing, or I guess production week, I should say. But yeah, Larson winning the Chili Bowl, the main event. Not really surprising considering he was involved in like 2 incidents, never lost the lead, and then just won it. I mean, dude's insane. So congrats to Larson on winning that big event.
GG Kyle.
GG Kyle, GG.
I just I don't. This is an aside, and I don't mean to go off on one. I don't care for dirt racing, so I don't care for the Chili Bowl.
Oh, Ben.
I've never cared for dirt racing.
Okay, what is it about dirt racing that you don't like, or that you just don't care for? Is it just like
everything? I've been to several dirt tracks in my life. I don't think it's that like exciting or as interesting to me.
Have you gone to cover the race or just go as a fan?
Just go as a fan. There's a dirt track from like 45 minutes from my house that we would go to on weekends sometimes, but I always preferred the asphalt track that got shut down.
Taylor, we need to get Ben down to Lancaster Motor Speedway this week.
I'm sure I'll enjoy it with you all, but I don't care.
Get up.
Going to the racetrack is always better with friends, but no,
True.
Figured out that dirt racing is just, it's the thing. It's so cool. And that was with going to Lancaster, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, one, it was fun taking photos because the photos you get is incredible. I mean, we took some incredible photos. But also just like the crap you see is just so fun. It's so good. So yeah, go to your local dirt tracks if you can. Short tracks. Yeah. Sprint cars are crazy overrated. Oh, interesting. There we go. Dirt racing is good, but sprints and midgets are whatever. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I would say
dirt late models are the best.
Late models, I will say this: late model dirt racing and big block modifieds are pretty fun to watch time.
Yeah,
they're like quarter midgets and midget stuff, or the wing sprint cars. I'm not about that life, man. I don't think it's that interesting.
That's fair.
So
local Crown Vic series, that's where it's at, baby.
Honestly, that's where it's at.
I do love it. I have been known to enjoy a very good Crown Vic race from time to time.
Yes.
My favorite one was when I was healing from the hospital that I drove to Salem Speedway and watched the Crown Vics do a figure 8 race. And you have never seen life like they have. It's a trip.
It's so good.
Oh, also, yeah, Monster Jam is it qualified as dirt racing? Monster Jam's great though, nonetheless.
Yeah, Monster Jam is fun. I'd like to go to one.
It's good old fun.
Go to Stadium Monster Jam, not Arena Monster Jam. Stadium Monster Jam so much better because they don't have to stop and turn around every 2 seconds.
Okay.
So
I need to go then. There's so much to
you
do.
could do like Bank of America Stadium. Is that where the Panthers play?
Yeah.
They probably do like something there, so you can go there and see it. As to like
they've actually held it at the arena in Uptown. They haven't held one at Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah,
yet.
I can't do arena. You got to do stadium.
No.
Stadium's so much better.
Stadium is way better.
Did I enjoy the Bristol Dirt race? I enjoyed the one, the Martin Truex one in the trucks. Okay, I will say the first one, the very first one, when like COVID was still a thing, and I guess 21 or whatever. Was that when it happened? It was 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
That one was enjoyable. The one where Suarez almost won, I thought that one was a good one. The rest of them I don't care for. So I didn't expect to start this debate, but here we are.
No, hey, you know what? It's okay. No, it's a really interesting debate too, because I also know, like Tyler said, like, I mean, there's a lot of local like dirt tracks that are closing around the country right now, and as we're trying to revitalize some, a lot more are closing, and so take full advantage of going this year for sure.
Support your local dirt track.
Support your local track, whatever it is, drag strip, dirt track, asphalt.
Support them.
Yeah.
So. Just because it's not a national touring series doesn't mean it's not a lot of fun. It's great entertainment.
Support local businesses too, kids. Steal from where you work.
Yes, but no, don't steal from where you work. We're not going to support that.
I do.
But,
you can get prosecuted for that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Anywho, but lots to talk about with that. Obviously, the Rolex 24. You have Trackhouse Racing with an entry. Connor Zilic, notably in SVG, Scotty Mack, Ben Keating in that entry for the Corvettes. Then you have Parker Clearman, Big Machine Racing, Lamborghini. Cindric is also a last-minute entry into the Rolex 24 for Ford Multimatic Motorsports. Thank God I was able to say that correctly. He's filling in
Mustang or.
It's a Ford Mustang GT3.
Okay, cool. I was like, they're not running the GT, are they? So
yeah, I'm excited for that one. I mean, he's filling in for Ben Barker, who's injured. So it will be exciting to kind of see that. But I'll be trying to watch this weekend as much of the 24 hours as I can.
Also right. ARCA West starts this weekend too.
That's true. ARCA West starts this weekend.
Race in January.
Oh my God, that's insane.
So
odd. Oh yeah,
it's a Kern, so it's like on the West Coast. So
that's fair. That's fair. But even too with that, Daniel Hemrick,
he's running that race.
Yeah. Interesting.
And rumor is he may be full time.
You never know.
I mean, he runs. It's Mac and Alley. They runs for in trucks, so it makes sense that he'd run their ARCA program too. I guess.
It's
just weird to me. Like I don't know.
I think it's cool.
It's cool, but it's also just like a random thing to do.
It's
like
so random.
Yeah.
He still won't win a race though.
When in Rome.
Watch him win a race. Also, pulling for Parker Kligerman. We had him on the show, by the way, last week. We have the full interview out with him. Such a fun one. Make sure to check that out, obviously, after you watch this stream. But it was a really good interview. Parker's awesome. Really appreciate his time, of course, as always, and wishing him the best. And hopefully the coffee machine does not break down for him. Fingers crossed. Oh, this is a good question. Also, if you have any questions for us, because again, there's not a lot of NASCAR news this week. We're going to be kind of all over the place with this stream, just chatting with you guys. Also doing a tier list. We're going to do a tier list of the racetracks from 2024, ranking them, etc. in a few moments. So stay tuned for that. But if you have any questions for us or topics you want us to talk about, just use the hashtag AskATYL, and we'll go ahead and do that just so we can continue on the conversation. Any other things we want to add before we go to the tier list?
Brad Perez got a deal with Alpha Prime. I don't know why I forgot what they're called. He's running at least 4 races, so that's really cool for him to be back behind the wheel. Good guy, Brad.
Happy birthday to Brad Perez as well, by the way.
Happy birthday. Wait, no. Happy birthday, Taylor Kitchen.
Oh God, this was yesterday. It's done.
It's still happy belated birthday, Taylor Kitchen.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Wow, 25. Hey, you guys know what's funnier than 24? I'm not. 25. 25.
You're probably sick of it at this point. So, how does it feel? Okay, this is a random question. How does it feel to turn the same age every year? Like it's 2026, you'll be 26, 27, 2027. Like, how does that feel?
Like a part of me is thankful for it because thankful because everyone's gonna know my age and I'm gonna remember my age, but ungrateful because everyone can kind of know my age based on if they're like the year they're like, oh, you're 25, and I'm like, yeah, or like everyone's gonna know age, but kind of cool,
the great millennium child.
Yes. A blessing.
Born after the Y2K bug.
God, but then I share my birthday. One of my old neighbors has her birthday on the 20th, and she's turning like 15 or something this year, and I'm like, oh my God, like I feel old. This is the first year I feel old, and I know I'm 25 and I'm saying this, and I know you guys,
I mean, it really is really bad when I realize I'm the oldest one
Jamie.
in the
group. Dang.
I know.
Roasted.
The vieja.
Roasted. Oh, yes, the first rendering of Denny Hamlin's Sports Clips Haircuts Toyota does not have the Mavis sponsorship on there. According to the Joe Gibbs Racing website and their partnership pages, it looks like Mavis is not on that list either. So it does appear that Mavis has left. And for my thought process is Mavis got a lot out of their partnerships that they did with Joe Gibbs last year. I really do think, I mean, that's where I have my tires done now and like stuff like that, and tires, I'm getting new tires. This is what I'm trying to say, you guys. It's
Sam's
okay,
Club's where it's at, y'all.
But like, that's why I started going to Mavis, because I was like, okay, partnerships, sponsorships work. And I would hope that they got good business, or at least got some sort of good return on their investment from that partnership. And therefore that's why they left. But kind of sucks to see another big partner, I guess, leave,
I wonder if they went somewhere else.
This is where I'm curious too, is do they go somewhere else?
Well, you also have to think too, like, at some point that Gibbs knew FedEx was not returning. So part of me wonders if they went to Mavis being like, you need to give us more money to be on this car now, or we're going to charge you more either way. And Mavis was like, nah, dog, I'm out. And it was that gif of the guy where he throws up peace and then just fades out. Like, that's what Mavis did. So
yeah, because part of me was also wondering, I'm sure there was probably a dispute in cost, most likely, which how it typically is.
It's so strange because the ROI just with that investment from Mavis and their other little businesses was huge.
Yeah,
they had several wins in that car and one of their other brands. So I'm puzzled. I'm curious. I truly hope it's gone somewhere else than just completely up and leave.
This is I just for funsies Googled Mavis tire and it pops up the geographical map where the closest one is. Would anyone like to take a guess where the closest Mavis tire to me is?
Ohio.
No. Right direction.
So
no, not
Michigan.
Tennessee. No.
Indiana.
There's one in Indiana, but it's not the closest.
Wow, then I don't.
Pennsylvania, York, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So part of me wonders if this is a small regional chain that also doesn't have a lot of money up in the stuff. So
they have a ton of locations in North Carolina.
I have 3 in my town. Yeah, they're like a mile away from me each direction.
Yeah, maybe Mavis will go to 2311. You never know. I mean, because I would assume there, depending on their pricing, might be a little less partnership wise. But again, I also don't know the inner workings of how they price their partnerships, and it's very dependent on the partner, part of the car, etc. So
maybe they went to the motor club,
motorcycle club.
If they're keeping it with Toyota, maybe
they need help.
I say that lovingly. They need mini monies.
Oh,
yeah.
This came after last stream. Do we want to talk about Junior Motorsports running the Daytona 500?
Yeah. Didn't we talk about that?
It came out. I think it came out on the 15th.
Oh.
I think it's cool. That's my statement.
Yeah, no, it's cool. No, it's good. Traveler Whiskey is going to be on the car at the number 40.
I'm just traveling.
I love Chris Stapleton. I'm so excited. Just crying.
Kentucky kids, man.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
Looks like it's going to be a really interesting field for the open cars for the 500 this year. Remember, 4 cars get in. If Elio Castroneves does not qualify his way in or race his way in through the duels, he still is in the race regardless. So we're either going to have 40 cars in the field or 41.
Stupid.
FYI.
It's stupid.
So with that whole thing, I kind of hope Elio has to fall back on that so that we actually get 4 other cars and we get 41 cars. So he's
going to sandbag. He's going to sandbag though in the duels because that way he doesn't total a car. Like,
that's the thing is he's going to lay low. He has no incentive to really maximize performance in qualifying. Or I mean, qualifying you want to have a decent starting spot.
Sure. Like he'll probably qualify well for the duels, but like
the duels he just needs to stay in the back.
Yeah, he's going to sandbag that whole thing and not wreck the car and just take the provisional then, which is bogus in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, we have plenty of questions to get to in the chat.
Oh yeah, let's get to the questions. There is one comment because this is news that did come out today about the Clash format. Also, good to see you, Vanilla Wafers. Also, love your content. Make sure to give him a follow. So yes, let's look over the Clash format together. Let me see if I can share
this small PNG that is hard to read because the text is like super small in certain spots.
I was gonna say this is probably not going to be helpful at all, but I'm sharing it anyway.
Yeah, this looks great, Taylor.
Just a visual, giving you all a visual.
We're blocking that part.
Yeah, we're you know what? I'll move us around. It's totally fine. So the Clash format is very similar to what we've had with the Coliseum. It's just, to me, it's a little bit more streamlined. So you'll have the heat races, and those are set by your practice sessions. There's going to be 3 different groups, and for practice, in each group gets 3 sessions. Ben, you seem stressed.
This is too, dog. This is, I don't need an engineering degree to, like, I shouldn't have to, like, have gone to 4 years of college to understand.
Don't worry, Mike Joy's going to explain it over and over to us, and we'll be okay. Just do what other people are going to do and just say, you know what? I'm just here for the vibes, and I'm just going to enjoy the race.
That's all I am.
Just be top 5 in your heat and you're good. That's all you got to do.
Literally, all you need to know is finish top 5 in your heat race, and you're automatically on to the next event. If you don't finish top 5 in your heat race, which there are 4 heat races, 25 laps each, green flags count only, or green flag laps count only. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. And then the last chance qualifier, only 2 drivers from that, the top 2 finishers from that race will make it into the main event. So there is a field of 23, though. You guys are like, okay, I counted 22 with all that. Why 23? 23, the 23rd driver, is for the driver that finished highest in the NASCAR Cup Series point standings last year that is not locked into the main event already based off of the last chance qualifier.
I do like that. I like that little caveat of like, yes, Adam.
I have something to say. I'm going to make a bold prediction.
Go for it.
The last chance qualifier, whoever's in positions 21 and 22 are going to go ahead and advance. So the advancing people will be from the first 2 heats.
I like this.
Yep.
Can you add that to the prediction list?
Just roadblock everybody.
Put it on the notes. Put it in the notes.
Put it on the notes. Which, by the way, next week, because wait, hold on. Let me look at my calendar real quick because I don't want to get this wrong. I don't want to tell you guys something that is not actually happening next week for our show. So apologies. Hold on. Okay, yes. So next week we have a packed show, by the way. We're going to have 2 guests on that show. Plus, we are going to do our predictions for the 2025 season. So packed show. So stay tuned for that. That will also be our last Tuesday show of this season. Once the season kicks off, on the 5th, we will have our first Wednesday show, and we'll stay on Wednesdays for the rest of the year just to keep you guys updated on our scheduling as a heads up. So next week's show might be a little longer, FYI. So with that said, this is the Clash format. And then, of course, you have your 23 drivers in the Clash, and they race, and then whoever wins, and that's awesome. The main event is 100 laps.
They win a life. Is this 200 laps?
200 laps? 200. Oh, my bad. 200 laps. My bad. 200 laps. Yeah, 200 laps. I don't know why I said 100. My bad.
Was we shorten this? The winner gets a lifetime supply of cookout milkshakes, but it's just
honestly
ice cream because they're thick.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Can we just move this to Daytona?
Please. Yeah, can we just not make this to where I have an engineering degree to understand this? Like,
again, Mike Joy will explain it over and over, and we will be okay.
Rapid fire, Adam. It will be cold. I'm not going to say that. It'll be cold as you know what. At the Clash, Brandon, at least 18 in the Clash alone. The heat races, who knows? Vanilla wafers. Is that bold?
I'm gonna make a bold claim because either way, he's making it. Yeah. Either way,
probably gonna win it.
Yeah.
Watch him take the pass, or not the highest points finishing provisional, and win anyway, just for funsies.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm excited about this event because I hope it's cool. However, I'm so nervous the racing is gonna suck.
Every day of my life. I hope it's cool.
I hope it's cool, but I just don't know. I'm looking forward to it just because of the history of the track. It's gotten quite the reputation, especially the past few seasons, for sure, of just, whether it's mods or whether it's, Bandoleros, legend cars, whatever it is on that track, right? So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a little nervous that the racing is going to be lackluster. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of cautions. I can guarantee that already. And we're going to be in for probably a long night of racing.
I forgot Ty Dillon was racing full-time this year. I forget. Ravaging Wolverine brought it up, and I was like, "Wait, I
thought
he was making
about
a joke."
Yeah.
Oh no, because I was like, "What a joke!" Cool. Nope, that's right. He'll be in the collie car.
Yep.
It's
rebranded number 10.
Whew. God, there is so much to preview and so much to. I will probably make a preview episode of Above the Line, FYI, to all of you to go through the field, the changes, probably through all 3 series, because there's a lot of changes across all 3 series of new drivers, even new teams. My goodness, so lots to go through.
Yep.
There's so many other questions that I have pinned here that I need to go through.
Yeah, we should burn through them real fast.
We are going to try to watch the Rolex 24 as best we can.
I will.
That's the
I
goal.
will have it
packing
on
because
for
I'm
24
moving.
hours.
So yeah. Hey, have it on in the background.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'll have it on for 24 hours, but I'll probably take a nap somewhere around 1.
Yeah, Saturday's when it starts. I don't know why I thought Friday.
No, that's okay.
1 a.m. sounds like a good time to take a nap.
That's the best time to take a nap. Honestly. Me going to bed at like 4 a.m. and waking up at 8 a.m. every morning for the past like 5 mornings.
Savages. Absolute savages.
It's been insane. Tyler, good question. If you could bring one sponsor back to NASCAR, which company would it be? UPS. I love that.
I have 2 answers to this.
Okay.
And they're both very similar colors. Domino's, number 1. Okay. I thought that 00 Rhythm Car slap. And I don't know if you can quantify this because they make an appearance every now and then. I would love STP to come back full time on the 43.
Okay. Like a primary, like a true primary.
Yeah, a true primary that runs at least like 10 races a year. I would love to see Budweiser back full time in the Cup Series. I know like the kind of like the Busch stuff, but like I'd love to see Budweiser back. Ravaging Wolverine brought up Coors, and I was like, Coors would be cool, but Budweiser.
That'd be cool. M&M's. I know. I wish. Oh, I wish they never left.
I want Lowe's back.
Home Depot would be good.
Home Depot, Lowe's. I was gonna say Target as well. Target would have been mine.
Target.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm literally in Target like twice a week, and it's insane.
We need more food sponsors.
We did. Thank you. Literally.
Okay, actually,
the shelf is just food related back here.
I don't have it because
food.
I don't have it because it's boxed up. Anyone in chat? I bought a Steve Park Maxwell House diecast that ran 1 race. That's what we need more of. That's my answer.
Please.
I have one more, and I think Dom will appreciate this one because it is definitely chilled below 70 degrees.
Yes, bring it back.
Bring it back.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Take my headphones off. Hold on.
Wait, is Pepsi
table 40?
Pepsi's garbage.
Yo, table 40, your Pepsi's ready.
I thought Taylor was wearing heels for a minute, and I was so confused.
Okay, can we like do like these really cool schemes again, please? Like this is the Star Wars game.
We have Bubba Wallace does the Columbia ones.
But like, I want this more consistently. Like not just once a season. Like more consistently. Like do this. Like the Reagan paint scheme was awful. It was on our worst paint scheme tier list. Like I'm glad we had a movie that we promoted this year at least once or twice or whatever that was. But like bring back really good movie schemes. Again, the Bubba Wallace scheme at the end of the year was good. It was good. I want more of that.
You know what I want? This is a random aside. I want I only know this because Dimebag Daryl Waltrip on Blue Sky's been posting about this. That's the actual.
Oh my god, I love that.
He's been getting the 124s of the Bel Air cars. So like when they did the Bel Airs, like the Bel Air designs on like the NASCAR Cup cars in like season.
Was that at Michigan when they ran those?
I think it was either Michigan or Pocono. I think it may have been Michigan. I'll put a link in the chat for you to pull up his like stuff.
Yes.
But like he's been posting about getting those. They got a lot of crap in their time.
God, cool.
I think they would be great to bring back down the line.
Agree.
Or something similar to that degree.
Sorry, I just got news.
Yeah.
My bad.
What? You good?
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yeah, those cars.
I don't like these. Yeah, these are good.
Yeah.
So I I would, because he's in the process of apparently collecting all of them because there's a few he has missing, but I've been seeing them circulate on Twitter again, and I guess this is technically Blue Sky because I'm off Twitter, but like this is what I want.
I love the Paul Menard one.
Yeah,
that one was like
it's
a rarity right there.
I love the state water heaters one, and that one's super rare too because it's a white roof. It's the two-tone of it. Like there was only ones to do like him, the 18 and the 15 were the only ones to do two-tone, like an actual Bel Air. Love that stuff. Sorry, we just went on a side tangent. Next question.
You're great. This whole episode is literally just dedicated to side tangents, quite honestly. It's vibes today. It is so rare that we have an episode of ATYL Live where it literally is just vibes only, right? Because there's always so much NASCAR news, and when the season
vibes
starts,
and it's snowing out and everything. It's great.
Oh, I hate it. I hate
it's
snow.
snowing out. Like this is crazy.
I actually just got a phone call from the school district. Tomorrow is a e-learning day, so
yay. Hey, enjoy that.
If you're watching Mama and Mark, we get to sleep in tomorrow. Yay.
Bless. What other questions do we have?
Did anybody want to see a funky diecast I just found like randomly when I was going through boxes last weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like, I think from a definitely 2012 body. Like, weirdest thing, it is the map of
Is that Florida?
It looks like it is the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. It's like a map of the freaking like subway system in New York.
That's weird. I kind of like that though.
I bought it at Big Lots, I think, for like, I don't know, like $5 or $8, and I was gonna make it a project car, try to make a custom.
Rest in peace, Big Lots.
There it is.
Yeah, stream of
maybe I will get my Red Bull car after all.
Yeah.
Oh, that scheme. Yeah, the GameStop schemes.
Too bad they're basically dead too.
I was gonna say GameStop is basically dead, so it doesn't make sense.
Getting old is realizing all your favorite companies have closed down.
It's so depressing. What
are questions? Sorry.
We didn't talk about this last week. Oh, this is actually a really good question, and we'll actually probably talk about this. So also, just so you guys know, heads up, the ATYL Media Crew. So not just us here, but like John DeRugeris, Alex, or aka New Gaiden, Sal Nicosia, like all of them will all be on a stream like once a month, kind of doing like a roundtable conversation about all motorsports together. So this would be a good question for even Alex. I think Alex might still be in the chat to answer too. But how do we feel about how Fox has prepped for the IndyCar season so far? Obviously, Fox has their full coverage this year. The small commercials or TV spots that they've done so far have been incredible. Like, everyone's been talking about, like, I wish they would put this care into NASCAR. I'm like, well, NASCAR only has like less than half the season with Fox now. So like, is it worth it to put in all the marketing money to promote a season that or a series you only have for like less than half the year? With IndyCar, it makes complete sense. It's also the first, full year with this. And so makes sense. But God, the promotions have been so good so far. I've been excited about it. Hyping it up, making them look like stars.
I think if I'm Fox, I need to make a bigger deal about the Daytona 500 being the marquee event of NASCAR and basically the marquee event of your NASCAR schedule. So more like you need to put a heavy emphasis on that, along with maybe a little less for the rest of your time frame for the races that you're televising. But no, IndyCar knocked it out of the park. Stuff is awesome.
Have more videos out so far.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care.
Hey, I appreciate the honesty.
No, I just I can't care about a series that takes a month and a half off at a time.
I mean, that's fair.
It's why I don't care about the truck series sometimes. It's because they just disappear.
The trucks used to be really hard to watch as a kid because they'd race at Daytona and then they wouldn't race for like another 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. Like they just disappear. And no offense to like Alex or anyone that's an IndyCar fan. I just can't care. It sounds mean, but like they take so long to like get into interesting. And I am a fan. Like I'm an Alex Palou fan. Like I'm a McLaren guy, but like I just can't be interested enough. I don't know.
For me, like I really like IndyCar and I try to follow it. My better half, Sawyer, follows it more than I do. And he's like, who do you think's gonna get that open seat at this team? And I'm like, hell, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's too much moving around and I just don't know. So, I mean,
Sawyer is a big IndyCar guy. I picked up on that the other day. It's like, wow, he really has invested into that.
He has. I mean, he's also making lists of like the winners and the teams and like years, like even like karts and IRL. Like he's doing it all.
Yeah.
Which is how I learn a lot about IndyCar. If I'm not learning it through Alex and Zach with their show, I'm learning it through him. So
maybe I need to sit down with Alex and him educate me.
This is good. Also, by the way, plug for 4 Laps, Alex's show.
Not Palou. Pato Award. I don't know why I said
love
Palou,
Pato. We love Pato Award.
I love Pato Award. That's my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. shameless plug for Alex's show, 4 Laps, by the way. I'm going to be debuting here in the next few weeks. Just be on the lookout for that and more about that. But it's our IndyCar show. Alex has a really cool format for it, which I'm super excited about. Just very different than other content that you're seeing, like recaps, races, industry stuff, whatever. Like, I'm so excited. So make sure you're following us on YouTube if you're not, because that's where that show is going to be housed. And turn on the notification bell. I can talk, I swear. So know when we post. Shameless plug. Okay. Oh, so many more questions, you guys. My goodness. And then we'll get to the tier list.
5 more questions. Wrap it up.
What paint scheme would we like to see this year? So, like, I'm gonna say, like, are there? I'm gonna change the question a little bit, so I apologize. But like, are there paint schemes that we're looking forward to this year from like certain sponsors, like, or for like the 600 schemes? Are we looking forward to something like that, or like, I don't know.
I'm looking forward to the throwback schemes because we're just running out of ideas now. I'm always curious to see what
so it's like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know. I really don't.
What team is Burt Myers racing for?
Burt is driving for Team Amerivitz.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I thought he was driving the Rick. Oh no, that's Tim Renz and the Rick Ware car. Yeah. One of those two.
Well, because Garrett Smithley's now in the 66 for the Clash.
Is he for the Clash too? I knew it was for the 500. So
yeah, I think it's for. Well, no. Hold up.
Garrett's for the Clash. They
haven't announced the 500 yet.
I don't think they have yet.
Oh, I thought I saw that Garrett was.
They were working on
the 500.
Yeah. Oh, New Gayden's got a point. That car is dope.
The Preds cars are dope.
Yes.
Yeah. That car's just awesome by itself, but when you put the little extra to it, it looks really hot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm looking forward to Joey Logano's Auto Trader car. I love that car.
Yeah.
That car's awesome.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing the body armor cars this year. Hopefully.
I'm also super excited to just see the one, the only, the Thunder from Down Under, the Kiwi himself.
Yes.
See that full time.
So another Sammy Smith's pilot car, the white one.
Yes.
I like that car. I know Alex hates me for it. I like that car.
You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Oh, how do you feel? This would be more of an Alex question too. We're going to save this question about the hybrid for IndyCar. We're going to save that for our roundtable discussion. That's a good question.
I have thoughts on it too.
Join Alex on his show then, punk. No, I'm kidding.
I might have to. Alex, I'm interested. Call me.
There's so much to preview with IndyCar this season for sure. And we'll talk about it on our roundtable. I know Alex will probably talk about it in his first episode of 4 Laps. But what else? I was going to say one more thing. What am I missing? Oh, shameless plug time again. Just because 'tis the season for getting your pre-ordered diecast and ordering more as the season continues. And as you can tell, I have a lot behind me, right? I mean, that's a lot. And typically I would get like just really like not great shells from like Etsy that would always break apart. They weren't sturdy. And I was like, oh, like I just want to make sure my diecasts are secure. They don't fall off the shelf. And that's when my buddy Matt Benzik created these. They are, you know what? Here, hold on. Infomercial time. Let's go. Hi, everybody. So these diecast stands are phenomenal. Glad to see you all have been using the promo code ATYL 2025 to get 20% off when you order these diecast stands on Etsy. But these have been the only ones that I've ordered that are 3D printed that literally do not break. They are so sturdy, and I'm not concerned about my diecast falling or anything at all. Like they have grooves right here that hold the tires for your 124 diecast. They come in stands of 4, stands of 3. There's also wall mounted stands, and I will probably post a teaser on my social media, but Matt is creating a custom ATYL racetrack 3D printed diecast display that will hold several 124s, and I am so stoked about it. So if you guys want a better way to display your 124s, make sure to order these. I'll put the QR code on the screen for you. Here we go. Look at that. And again, use the promo code ATYL 2025 for 20% off your diecast stands because literally these are fantastic. And I know the crew is going to be
someone scanned it.
Let's go. Scan the QR code.
Buy more keychains.
I try to be an okay saleswoman. But these are not hard to try to sell because I freaking love these. And literally, these are the only diecast stands I trust. Period. They've been.
I hope the person that scanned it was my family because I need some over here. Like desperately.
Please,
Mama. Please, Mark. Love y'all.
Oh no! Where did? Where did? Oh no,
our table. It's broken.
It's broken. I don't like how this is working, guys. I'm so sorry. This is we're a mess today. I'm sorry.
Look,
Again,
I
this is the
QR
vibe
code
stream. We're working back into
Vibes.
this. You're Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wachowski.
Let's go. We'll put the QR code back on the screen at another point during this stream, just so we make sure we're not covering faces here. Oh, another scan. Thank you so much.
It literally is Mike Wazowski. Wow.
Love that. Yeah. So if you want to scan that again, just like go back in the stream if you're watching and you'll be able to just pause and whatever. But let's get to our tier list of the tracks. We'll kind of go rapid fire through these, but there is a tier list out there on what is this? Like just tier list, tier maker, whatever. Of most, if not, I think hopefully all of the tracks on the 2024 schedule. And I want to go through that and I want audience participation with this too. We're gonna rank the tracks. Let me get this up on the screen real quick.
We'll hear
On a
you, but we won't take your vote.
A to F. You know what? We'll take them into consideration.
Okay, this is a democracy,
right.
apparently.
No comment. Here we are. So we have
this is your world, Taylor. We're just living in it.
Well, this is our world. This is our community, and we're gonna rate these racetracks, and we're gonna do it as a community. Now, I did get rid of S tier because I just felt like that was too many tiers. So A tier, just think of that as your S tier, right? Think of that as like the best of the best. Alex, I do agree with you 100%, and we're
done already. We know that one.
Yeah, that's a solid. Yeah,
we don't even have to fight with that one.
Where's
Where
that?
the heck is Kansas? Where is it?
You gotta look for the new logo.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there, but Texas and Gateway. It's in between.
Yep.
Oh no, I can't. Oh wait,
where in the world is Kansas Speedway?
They got
why
the
can't
old
I
Iowa
see
logo.
it?
Do you see
I feel
Texas?
so dumb.
Do you see Texas?
What? Oh,
you see Gateway?
Oh,
to the right.
That was terrifying. Sorry, guys. I like.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, Kansas automatic S tier.
Can we all agree on one thing?
Yes, maybe.
Sonoma needs to be during the springtime when it's green. Therefore, it needs to be an F.
Honestly, kind of facts. Sonoma has been a track I've just hated the past few years. It has not been good racing, just from my opinion. It's a beautiful track.
The issue with Sonoma is that this car's not built for it. I like
it's not
better when they're big, heavy stock cars. So
it deserves to be an F.
It's an F tier right now, mostly because of the Gen 7 or next gen.
Agree. Man, we are just spitting things out left and right. Let's go in order. So Charlotte, the oval, A tier. Yeah.
A. Yeah.
Well, okay.
For the majority,
maybe
it's A.
I might move it to B, but I think we're gonna put it in A. Like the Gen 7 car racing has been good.
This is like a high B. This is like an 89%.
Because here's the thing: the racing has kind of been a runaway at the oval. You know, it's been really hard to catch the leader. Like just.
But the battles throughout.
Dom, no, absolutely not. Okay, we're gonna fight on that one.
Please do. He's still hung
Roval can be C or D.
Roval, I love the Roval. I am one of the few people that adore this layout for the track.
I like it.
This is a B.
B?
Yeah, B. I'm good with B.
Roval B?
Maybe a C. C or B.
I'm gonna put it in C. I'm gonna put it in C middle of the road.
Fair.
I will likely move the Charlotte Oval. You know, I'm gonna move the Charlotte Oval to A, and then we'll readjust as we get to it because I'm seeing a lot of y'all are saying A and 100%.
Imagine telling someone 5 years ago Charlotte was A tier. Brother, have we got a story for you? That monkey's paw has something for you.
Oh, we have a bid for Sonoma.
It's great.
Yeah, and that's true because of mud pits.
I'd rather have mud pits than dry brush.
Yeah, I just we will reconsider Sonoma at the end. Bristol.
This is a B.
C.
This. Okay, it's so difficult.
Hold up. Time out.
You had a wild card race last spring.
Bristol Fall sucked. Bristol Spring was great. Bristol Spring was
great. But it was only great because of the new tire that they brought.
I don't care. It was still a great race. We're basing this on 2024.
Okay, well, let's base it on the September edition. That race was
that sucked. Bristol, I'm seeing a lot of B tiers for Bristol.
It's a high C, low B.
Let's put it high C. Great drink, by the way.
If the spring one was an A and the fall one was an F, then it needs to be a C.
C, yeah. Bristol B. Okay. Everyone's the next gen ruined it.
If any of you you hooligans in the chat, goes out to you all. If any of you Adam just turned his camera off. If any of you screenshot this and try and roast this on social media, I will find you and I will hunt you down.
We need context for this. We're taking in your consideration as well because we adore you all. Also, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it.
I put Bristol B for Bristol.
B for Bristol. Yeah. B for Bristol.
It's at least a B.
I guess I lost.
Yeah. Well,
I'll take B.
B. Noah, Alex.
I think B is fine.
John. Yeah. Everyone's pretty much saying B. We'll keep it B. We're good.
Dom, your vote doesn't count here. Dom, okay. No. Dom, your driver won the championship and your football team won the national championship. You've got enough pleasure in your life. You're done for 2020. You're done for 2025. Get out of the room.
Chicago.
Street course?
You know what?
Yeah.
Chicago.
I mean, I would say D.
I like it. I like
it too. The Xfinity races are always great, but it's just.
I'll put it at a C.
Ooh.
We just gotta have better weather.
C? Yeah, okay. Are we okay with C?
Oh, yes, we are okay with C. And also, yes, Xfinity does save Bristol.
Xfinity does save Bristol 5,000%.
Yeah, because the truck sure ain't doing it.
No. No. Okay. So
I'd say C for Chicago, though.
C for Chicago. Oh, we're seeing
I think the Xfinity races have been really good. I think the Cup races have been okay. They need this year to be clean weather, good weather.
Yeah, and I think
stroke.
No, you're good. And like to this the credit of this comment too, it's like, I mean, we haven't been able to get a full race in because of something outside of our control. And it's an act of Mother Nature.
Like you can't like you run that risk, especially here, of like you have to be out by like Monday morning at like 4 a.m. So
which we understand and we get.
I think the potential's there. I think this year could really be a shining year for it in a lot of ways. So
speaking of potential, the potential that Circuit of the Americas had for NASCAR was so high. It's great for Xfinity, but like for the Cup Series, God, that's awful. It's so bad. Now we have a different layout this year, though. Yes. So we're basing this off of the old layout that we've been on the past few seasons.
F.
You put it in D.
Man. I'm gonna
2024 Coda D.
I'm gonna put this.
The only thing that has saved Coda has been Xfinity.
This is true, and that's the thing. Like, if we're basing this off of the Cup Series, it's like very cut and dry. But
sorry, Noah's comment was good. I got to give Noah credit on that one. No, you got that right, dog.
This is good. A lot of people are saying Coda. Part of me, a lot of people are saying B or C. I feel like do we have D? Okay. Then I think we're justified.
Coda?
D.
Yeah. No, they weren't like a named sponsor. Like they wasn't like Coda. Sorry, my bad. I think we're talking about Chicago at this point. I think people are trying to catch up in the stream.
I don't know. I just wasn't sure that I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, McDonald's pulled out of sponsorship for the Chicago street course race this year. So looks like everyone's saying C for Circuit of the Americas. I feel
it's like wrong.
If it's a C, it's a low C. It's like a 70.
Yeah.
71.
I'm putting it at the very low end of C, but like it will probably get moved to the D tier.
We need more. Whoa, Ravaging
Wolf. Move it now. It's a 68. It ain't even nice.
The family friendly stream. The Clash. Okay.
Sawyer's chiming in now. NASCAR should ditch Coda and bring back Road America. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's a base take.
Not for Cup. Bring it back for Xfinity.
Coda would have 8 and they ran Coda at They ran Gen 6 at Coda. It was a rain race and it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was a rain race, and I feel like people almost lost their lives that day, but thank God they didn't.
Cole Custer almost met God.
Yeah. It was not good. So we're gonna keep that there for now. Now we're talking about the clash at the Coliseum, LA Memorial Coliseum, not at Bowling Gray.
This is an A. This is an A. I don't care what Dom says. This is an A. This is the most based event. And Adam contradicts me by saying B.
Well, I'm thinking B or C for the Clash at the Coliseum. This is more of an event that you need to go to in person to fully appreciate it. There are select events that have to be that way at NASCAR. This is one of them.
I think every event's like that in NASCAR, though, if you ask my opinion.
I agree with you.
Yeah. What? So sorry.
I wish I was running this. Dom, if I was running this would not happen.
I'm sorry.
Habs knows ball. That's all I got to say.
Wow, we're seeing A tier and F tier for the Clash of the Coliseum. Also,
you go vibes. This
here's
is
the
vibe
thing.
stream.
I know that there are a lot of new viewers watching us right now. So to add like the true C tier that we typically do, that is complete old lore for us, I feel like would be confusing. But I guess again, context, because I'm just every single year I give the context and then we drop it until the next year. We had a stream where we had a lot of cars that we did in a tier list and like C tier, and they were all like Bush series-esque type cars. Do we now call the C tier like the Bush tier essentially?
We had a stream that just was off the rails. That's really what happened.
It happens a lot here.
Actually right now.
Yeah, this is actually the stream right now. Again, vibes today. It's all vibes. We're back to business next week, but today it's just the vibes. Okay, I don't know what to do, you guys, because you guys are saying F or A. So that makes me feel like the Clash has to be a C.
Sure, why not? But also like Clash should have had Run the Jewels perform as well. That's my hot take for the day. Go listen to Run the Jewels, kids. Educate yourselves.
Darlington for me, A.
Certified Hood Classic. This is a banger.
Yes.
A. Always a great race. Both.
God, it's probably next to Bristol, probably one of my favorite tracks. I love it. It's awesome.
And it's conveniently close.
It really is.
And you can go say hi to the beaver too.
This is good. Oh my God. Yeah. The Buc-ee's. That was like the worst experience.
What, the Buc-ee's in South Carolina?
Yeah.
Which time?
Really
Our
awful.
time or like a different time?
Our time, it was awful.
It was a little overwhelming, but like that chicken sandwich, I needed that chicken sandwich.
Okay, the food is good, but like the vibes were overwhelming, and I did not like it.
You didn't go for the brisket? Goodness gracious!
I don't remember what I
are you committing?
Oh. And a sun drop. I got a sun
drop.
Right,
what's next?
We got Daytona, guys. Come on,
B.
Daytona. What?
C.
What? What the hell, you guys? What?
Talladega's better.
Okay, I'm waiting for the comments to catch up because I need you all to back me. Daytona's an A. I mean, okay, Talladega being better, probably.
I don't love the vibes of the current plate package at times. So I think it makes for great racing, but like it gives me the worst anxiety that we're actually going to kill someone.
Well, that's fair. I think from my standpoint, if the drivers and the teams can get out of the mindset of like fuel saving and actually push the limits, then I think super speedway racing will be a lot better in this car.
Sure.
Unfortunately, people like it. They're not thinking that way right now.
It's a C, but it's a high B to me.
Well, I'm dying under this chat apparently.
Or keep low A.
All right, but
chat, I
guess for Daytona.
Well, no, Loopers. No.
He stepped up to the plate and batted.
He did.
Alex makes a good point. They've lost a lot of prestige.
Mm-hmm.
It has lost a lot of 10 years. And granted, I've gotten older and more jaded in my years. Daytona used to be way more exciting than it is now for me. Like, especially the 500. Like, I just am I here? Did my stream die?
No, you're good.
Okay. Everyone froze for me, and I was like, "Oh God,
oh God!" No, we got you.
Yeah, super speedways have kind of lost their luster, especially the 500 for me. Like, it's just not as exciting.
That's fair.
Adam, did you dye your hair?
Yeah,
it looks more blonde.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's for him to tell.
It looks more blonde. I don't know. Anyway, that's my TED Talk.
Daytona is an A.
Dover's like a C.
Dover has been rough.
Dover's one of those races that
underrated. Oh,
D for Dover.
I just, I don't know. I'm thinking C. There's so many in C though.
Yeah,
I'd put Dover above Circuit of the Americas any day. That's why I'm like, I feel like we need to move Circuit of the Americas to D.
I'm with Ravaging Wolverine. I prefer my racing like I prefer my life, unrestricted.
Heck yeah.
Dover's like a C or a D.
Oh, you guys are all saying, okay, we have a range here. B, C, D.
It's like a C, but it's like a back of the pack C.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase and refresh everyone's memory. This is for last year's races. I don't remember last year's Dover race, so it should be a D or an F.
Martin Truex won the Xfinity, or not Martin Truex. Ryan Truex Jr. won the Ryan Truex Jr. The memes, kids. The memes. Ryan Truex won the Xfinity race, and I couldn't. If you held a gun to my head right now and asked me who won the Cup race, I would be dead.
That's why it's a D.
Okay.
Drop that thing, Taylor.
Fine, because I literally don't remember. Was it? It wasn't Christopher Bell.
Well,
you know what? That's gonna kill me. Who won it?
Yeah. Here's one we can all agree on: Phoenix.
I'm not even gonna ask. Bye.
Flat track. Girl, bye. Flat F.
Girl, bye. F. Anyone? Thank you. My God. Okay.
Track record. Texas.
Yeah. Texas. Okay. Okay. Hear me out.
Nuclear bomb.
Well, yes, but I think it's almost gotten slightly better. It's gotten slightly
better, but it's taken way too long for it to get better.
Agree.
Story of my life.
D.
D. Are we really going to put Texas at D?
Yeah, it's D. That's a D, dog.
Okay.
I mean, after last year's race moved it up to a D for me because it has been F status since 2017.
Yeah. Texas deserves a G.
I was going to say, can we give Texas a Z? Like it doesn't. It doesn't exist.
It's going to be bottom of the barrel. I'm moving it. Texas loud and correct answer. Automatic F. Okay, if we can all agree on one thing, then it's gotten better over the past few seasons, but my God, it's still not great.
Same.
Yeah, the IndyCar Texas race does rock. It does.
Unless you get up into the black groove and then you're gone.
Oh, then you're screwed. Bye.
Yeah. You might die. Good Lord.
Gateway.
This is the mid of the mid.
Obviously, this is very mid. I was gonna say, like, I don't hate it. I don't love it.
It would be Gateway.
Noah also makes a point. Sam Mayer and Ryan Sieg move that race up a tier. Gateway is a C. Gateway is like
it is the epitome of
if F category starts at 50 and A ends at 100, that is a 75 if I've ever seen it, Doc.
It's not bad racing. It really isn't. I mean, it could go up to B. I agree. We see some C's in here. I know Alex might have some opinions on this one too.
It's definitely
C. Okay.
It's the mid of
high
the mid.
C.
It's like mid to high C. It's like truly a 75. It is the neutralist of neutrals.
I think it's better than the Roval, but barely.
Ooh. Well, actually, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I actually do agree with you.
Oh, you know it, Dom. I'm working on this. One. It absolutely is.
Bias aside, that race was very good.
Ain't no doubt any race at Iowa was great.
This is a B for me.
I mean, I'm more inclined to put it at a high B as well.
This is an A because if you look at the races that were held there last year, they both were great.
They were.
All three, actually. Yeah. Technically.
That's true.
Yep, all three.
That ARCA, I don't care who you are. That ARCA race slapped.
It did.
That hit like crap,
rare
dog.
W.
That should move it to a 90 plus. There you go.
All right, so Iowa's
it's like an 89, like 89.9. Like it's right there.
We're getting
Mr.
intel.
ARCA, come on, man. That little ARCA race, that has to bump it up to A.
I don't work for ARCA no more, dog. I gotta let go. Actually, I quit.
I'm getting intel that the Roval is rated way too high. We've rated the Roval way too high.
Texted?
And this is according to Rob Branning.
He's a Roval.
How is he? Why are you not here, Rob? If you're watching and talking,
we appreciate you watching, though.
I do appreciate you. I love you, Rob.
We love Rob. Okay, what did we say we were moving up to? What? Oh, Iowa. A?
Iowa's an A.
Yeah.
An A
to it.
Bellissimo.
Nashville.
This is like a low B.
I'm not gonna. I haven't really liked the racing the past few years.
I think it was better with
race
the
was good until the overtime.
Until
fiascos.
That happened.
Because of that, I'd have to put it at a C, but it would have been a B if it wasn't all that malarkey.
This is low B for me.
Low B. Let's keep it at a low B. Let's wait for the chat to roll in a little bit more here. Rob's phone is hacked.
It's the government.
Yeah. The government's telling us, hey, by the way.
Phone.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Yeah. Okay, B. We're seeing B for Nashville. High C, B or C. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a low B, high C. Like it's fine. It's right there with Gateway of the neutralist of neutrals.
My thing is like
it's above that.
Nashville's above Gateway.
I'd say it's above Gateway.
Okay.
It's like a solid 80.
Yeah, let's put it in a B. B.
But as John just said, yeah, the overtime rule does ruin a lot of stuff.
Overtime, yeah. Overtime does ruin a lot of things.
You know what?
Overtime
I did
ruined my
just
marriage.
realize, Adam made a good point. We don't have, I don't think there's New Hampshire in this list, so we'll have to make this secondary gateway the New Hampshire
Gateway
one.
to Electric
That's odd.
Boogaloo.
I literally was like, what can we do during this live stream? So I picked the first tier list I saw, and that is a good point. High C is about to make so many sponsorship inquiries. Heck yeah.
All right, like please,
Yes.
please. I love you, High C. I had you for lunch today. Please.
Dedication.
That's
some
lava
good
blast
stuff,
at
dog.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Also, in case you are just joining us, hello, good to see you all in the chat, by the way. We are ranking the tracks from last season. We're basing it off of like how the racing was last season, but we're kind of looking at it holistically as well. So yeah, right now we're on Watkins Glen, so we're just kind of going through the motions. But Watkins Glen, I know Dom's gonna have opinions on this.
This is a B.
It's the best road course I think we have on the schedule.
Yes, it's still the best road course.
Yes, and the run to the finish, even though my guy lost.
Oh god, it was so good. It was so good.
I'll admit it. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a high B.
Yeah, this is so like Watkins Glen will always be my favorite road course because it's so high speed. You're just slinging cars through corners left and right, and it's just so much fun. Yeah, this is on my bucket list of road courses and tracks to go to. So that's all.
I mean, I would almost be okay about saying Glen at the A. Hello.
Honestly, yeah.
Putting Glen in A tier.
Honestly, I'm okay with an A.
Yeah.
Glen, now, if we're talking about 2023 Glen, that thing's a certified F.
Yeah, that sucks.
That when it rained, yeah.
No, it didn't rain. It was just boring.
2020.
The only exciting thing that happened
2023 it rained. It rained at the start and they swapped over to dry tires.
That's 22.
Whatever.
Oh,
I'll quit.
Man.
I don't work for ATYL.
Don't quit.
When William Byron led flag to flag, and the only thing
that sucked.
Ran out of gas or something. Yeah.
Nothing against William Byron at all. Just saying that, just to put that out there. More so, it's just like, it was just a boring race.
That's actually Taylor Swift's new album is Glen at the A.
Nice.
You heard it here first, folks.
You're here first.
We're actually Music Insider Podcast now.
That's not Taylor Swift. That's Taylor Momsen. Shout out if you know her.
Oh, heck yeah. Good songs.
Homestead.
If you know, you know.
A. Don't even argue with me. This is an A.
Which one? Oh,
Homestead.
Yeah, A.
Yeah, Homestead 8. Yeah, if you argue, I'm sorry. We can still be friends, but I'm just going to think
you're allowed to have your opinions, but it's weird that it's wrong.
Yeah. Vegas, a D.
Solidly D.
Yeah.
The racing is always meh.
I'd say like a high D, like near a C, but like we're talking like 66%.
It was better than Dover.
Yeah. Well, wait, no, hold on. Whoa, pause. It was better than Dover?
Yes. The Christopher Bell charge from being almost a lap down on the last tire run. Yes.
Oh,
almost winning the thing.
You're right.
That saved it.
It's like just barely though.
Barely
like they're like neck. They're neck and neck for the battle of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
New
Also,
Hampshire.
John, yes, make Homestead the finale again, please, for the love of God. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Brother.
Praise all, praise Dale.
I'm so sorry. We're not trying to hate on the West Coast. We're really not. I swear we're
Portland?
not. If Auto Club was still here, it would be an A tier. It would be an automatic A tier.
Yeah.
If Portland was on here, it would be A tier.
Facts. Portland is so
absolutely best road course on the Xfinity schedule.
Facts. It's so good. Also, by the way, this is going to be New Hampshire. This Gateway one right here, we're just going to have to remember this one is New Hampshire.
B.
I was going to say B or C.
B, because we got to see some really interesting racing at the end with the rain, and then it started to dry.
Yeah, and they were like, "All right."
We had people running at the grass or in the grass, and people running at the wall and still making the same lap times.
You had those goofy wrecks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got to be a solid B.
Kind of a base race. Rob got soaked.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Rob called it, FaceTimed us soaking wet.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, guys, and we're like, oh.
He was so upset.
Poor dude.
I love you, Rob.
Yeah.
Yes, Dom.
Right.
Absolutely.
B. Okay, I'm going to hate this because for IndyCar, yeah, awesome, cool. For NASCAR, I'm sorry, but the Indy Oval just not a great product.
Hey, dog, you watch your mouth.
Hey, Hey, I thought that was a good race.
That's a great race.
I was indifferent about it. I just was like, I wasn't wowed.
That was a great race. Why you don't think that was great watching Larson race up through the field there?
He charged.
That was fantastic. Like that was impressive, but I guess I don't know. I guess I was hoping for more. Is it too much to ask for more?
I'm not even a Kyle Larson fan, but dog, that was great. Like I have a photo of.
No, he's backing me up.
Like, I have a photo of the pass he made on Bell with like 5 to go before that last caution.
That was impressive.
Like watching that, like I think a lot about. I think this is in the movie Baby Driver, like the line Mozart in a go-kart. Like that was that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, like. There's racing and then there's racing that's high art, and that was high art watching him do that. So like that was a great race. That's at least a B tier in my book.
Let me see if I can do this. That's actually really helpful. I should have done that.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
My bad, guys.
Indy Road Course absolutely was a F. Indy Oval absolutely a C or B.
It's a B in my book. It's an A in my book, but like I know I won't get that.
Taylor, if you really want to see misery on the Indy Oval, just go back to 2020.
Oh yeah, that sucked. Well, I also like my brain is so like prevalent on thinking about the Indy Road Course still, and like just how not great that was.
Alex, go with me in July to go watch the Brickyard.
Okay,
Alex.
okay, let's B. We'll put this at B.
I'll buy your ticket and everything, Alex, if you come.
Take him up on the offer.
You want to help your brother too?
I can't afford that much, dog.
Dom.
Okay.
Can
I say?
Oh God, no.
What? Oh.
2008 Brickyard 400. I might have to jump off the stream.
He goes, oh.
Yeah, PTSD.
Oh, and then everyone goes, oh, okay, Dom.
Yeah, no. Don't.
I have a whole rant about Martinsville. I have a whole rant.
Please have it. The floor is yours.
I went to the spring and the fall race this year to cover them. And races. Yes, thank you. Sorry, my grammar here. I did not like any of it. I was just not a fan. I mean, the fall race.
Opinion on the hot dogs.
Okay, the hot dogs suck. Like, okay, if you're really hungry, fine, but like they're not great. The racing across the 3 series was not wonderful. The facility, like, it's just, I did not have a good time at Martinsville, and that's been a track I've been dreaming to go to since I started watching NASCAR in 2016, which I know I'm not a lifelong fan. Doesn't seem like a long time, but to me, it's like, this was the track for me. And I went earlier last year, and I was just super disappointed. However, I will say the end of the Cup Series race in the fall, like seeing Blaney like charge through the field and try to get past like Elliott and Larson and these drivers that were like needing to win to get in as well. Like that was really cool. Like that was like exciting to watch. And everyone was like, oh, look at what he's doing. Like that was exciting. But like the racing overall just has not been good in the Gen 7 car. I think across all 3 series, it's been kind of like, it's either a mess or it's either lame. Is Martinsville recently.
Probably the only cool thing about Martinsville was the fall Xfinity race.
Yeah. For obvious reasons, biased reasons.
Not the race itself, but there were some other reasons.
We had our logo on a quarter panel of a car, and it was so cool.
Yeah. So. But other than that, no, yeah, I'd give it a D.
This is gonna be probably a D or a high, like a low C for me.
It gave me a D because Blaney
except for it would be an A if Taylor Gray had actually whooped a man's ass.
Facts though.
Cool. I would have paid money for that pay-per-view program.
So intense after the race. Yeah.
Camping.
Martinsville gets a D. Yeah.
Yeah,
spring race was so disappointing. It was like, that race felt like it never would end. I'm not going to lie.
Spring race was a beautiful long nap.
It was, and I wish I could have napped, but I was working on it and it made me sad. North Wilkesboro.
I thought about this yesterday. I don't remember anything about the All-Star race this year, so I have no comment at this time.
Yeah.
What was really for me that stuck out was how somehow they were able to make the high line literally on the wall run faster than down low. That just didn't really sit. That didn't really sit well with me being North Wilkesboro. But yeah, it was cool. But it just was weird. So I don't know. Like
I don't remember anything about it. The only thing I remember is the truck race being the coming of the second arc, and that video of Christian Ickes walking down pit road, like lugging his feet up in the air.
Didn't I mention that last night, Taylor? Something about the Great
You
Lakes.
You did, and I was like, oh my god.
D, C.
I'd say C.
Part of me says C. What is everyone else in the chat saying? F so far. Well, okay. No. Oh yeah. All I remember is Kyle Busch versus Stenhouse. Facts.
That's the only thing anyone remembers.
I forgot that was that race.
Oops.
Ask ATYL. This is actually what makes a race good. I have a tier list for this of like not like a tier list, but like a system.
Vibes. Vibes for me.
Historical context sometimes.
If the vibes are there for me, it's great. If not, nah.
Yeah. Vibes, historical context. For me, it's also like the silly meter of races. It's like, okay, is this messy or is this like a good race, right? Passing to me, I'm gonna add that in there, like aggressiveness of the race.
I think like
passing, just aggressive racing, period.
Like if we go to like Sonoma next year and the race is goofy fun, I'm all about it. That's gonna get an A for me in a heartbeat. I love the vibes of that. Yeah. If we go to like Charlotte and the race has no goofy fun to it, nah, man, dog, that's an F. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like it's all vibe. It's all vibes based is the thing. Like I talk about this with my friends who like hockey as well. Like if you go to a game and you watch nothing, like nothing happens, no one takes penalty, it's a 1-0 game. Sure, that's super intense, but also it's kind of boring. If you watch a game where it's like a 4-3 blowout, like yeah, that's great. It's great, but like you hate it because your team gave up like 3 goals. Like it's all about vibes. Eat at Arby's. That's my TED Talk. I'm going home.
Speaking of like immaculate vibes, can we talk about Pocono? Adam, do you want to take this for me? The point that we've been trying to make.
Let's make our point together about how they need to bring back having the double weekend.
Bring it back.
Yes. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh my God. 2021. That was one of the best weekends of Pocono racing.
It was so good. Yeah, that was the Genesis.
But this past year's Pocono racing was honestly for me, it was forgettable. The only thing I remember was Blaney winning. That was it.
Yeah. But I don't remember a lot about it.
D, because it's not an F tier track in my opinion.
No, it's a fantastic track. It does go down to just the cars that we're putting on the track.
Yeah, it really does. And the other races throughout the weekend were nothing really great either.
I'm so mad I can't remember Pocono from this past year. Because
I know that Cole Custer won the Xfinity race. Thank you, Dom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The test. We're tested.
I was tested again.
Yeah, because so literally we had a game night and Adam was able to win name like
I went on a streak of 9 for one part.
Yeah. Truck Xfinity and Cup winners in order, and then you also were able to do that again and name the sponsors that went with it.
Yes, I did the one with the sponsors. And according, I only couldn't remember 19 out of like 90 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive. I cannot do that.
We were risen.
This is why having a good memory helps. I wish if I had a good memory, I would be at trivia like every single Tuesday. Like I love trivia, but I don't have a good memory. I hate it. But yeah, okay, here's the thing. I love Pocono. I don't think it deserves to be in D tier, but I also know if we're basing this off of last year, it was like, Can we put it in C? High C?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It was a Blaney one. It can be in C.
Bias. Michigan for me always. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Michigan for me is B or A. I love this track. It's so underrated. It doesn't get enough attention.
I give it B because of Mother Nature.
Well, yeah, Mother Nature constantly screws over Michigan International Speedway, and I hate it.
Yeah, but it was a good. I do remember that race. That was a good one. That was a banger.
The past few years when we've gotten the race in, I mean, even too when it's moved to Monday, it's been incredible. I mean, it's always been close battles to the finish, which is awesome too.
Yeah.
Seeing that Harvick win as well was so special. I love that. God, it was so cool.
G-Max special.
My God.
That was the answer to a lot of paint schemes from last season for winning.
Yeah. I did like that paint scheme. Nobody else likes the Tyler Reddick's paint scheme for Michigan, but I really liked it.
What was the Michigan one?
It was like the ketchup drip.
Oh, that one's all right.
I like the ketchup.
Our buddy Tyler Pennell, shout out to Tyler. He does a lot of paint scheme reviews on TikTok. He actually did like literally the 1 hour 30-minute worst paint scheme tier list with me on the channel. Watch it now. Well, not now, after the stream. Pause. But he was like, I can't believe you like that paint scheme. It's disgusting. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, I'm one of the weird people that likes
it's not the greatest. It's all right.
Yeah, the weather and fuel mileage plays do hurt it sometimes. I would agree with that. Richmond's okay. In Richmond's defense this year, because, or I guess in 2024, with the rain and us starting on the rain tires for the spring race, that was actually really good. I was like, this is the best product we've had at Richmond in a long time. And then that was kind of it for Richmond.
Ready?
F.
I'd say D, honestly. The Xfinity stuff's all right there.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the product did slightly improve. Like, I'll give it that. For me, the Richmond races have been better than Martinsville this year.
The summer Richmond race was forgettable.
That's also fair, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it was forgettable because
out.
The only thing you could remember about the summer Richmond was, of course, the incident.
Oh yeah, the whole debacle.
Where murder was committed.
That's not racing, so that's why I don't even, and that's not gonna affect my tier ranking except negatively. So that's why I would have put it at an F.
That's fair and valid.
But we'll take a D.
Yeah, the option tires made it wild. That's what made it for me. Because I feel the same way about Richmond as I do with Martinsville. I will say Richmond, though, the facility is fantastic. I had a great time at Richmond. They've made really good updates to the track and just for the fan experience. So shout out to them. But for me, it was on par with Martinsville, to be honest. Okay, Atlanta. A. No questions.
Sure.
A. No, oh man.
I know Ben doesn't like it, but I do.
I have no real feelings on it, so like, yeah, A is fine.
Those races have been so good, so good. Yeah, Atlanta's an A. John is like, yeah, I need to go there. I'm hoping to go there this season. Fingers crossed.
If you're not going with you know who, then I think we might have to make a road trip.
And I was gonna say, if I'm not sent there, you and I are gonna go.
Yeah, we might have a little party wagon.
You gonna invite your dog out? Come on, y'all.
Please get PTO.
I got it waiting in the wings, girl. That's only 6 hours for me. That's like a day trip. I think
only 4 for us. Not far.
Carpool.
Let's do it. Last but not least, Talladega. What are our thoughts? I feel like if Daytona is an A, Atlanta's an A, Talladega must also be an A.
I'd say B.
Whoa. Okay.
It's not as good. It's not as good as those other tracks we've already had up there in A. For
it says it would take 138 hours to walk from my location to Talladega. That's good to know.
Oh wow.
6 hour drive though. So, that's South.
I think Georgia. Talladega has to be an A. You guys,
this is a B.
Oh no. Chat, help me out, but also like have your own opinions, please. But also help me out.
All right, I'll give my opinion. Mickey Mouse finishes.
Yeah, well, that's the problem because we have all those overtime restarts, and then it leads to just debauchery.
Jeb Burton won a race here. It's not real. Man, that's gonna get me in trouble with someone.
Don't hate on my guy. I like my guy. Jeb's cool. I think it'd be fun to have Jeb on the show. Honestly,
I love that.
Maybe he won't though after my comments.
Oh, you guys!
You know what? You're not on that night.
Well, I am excited. We will. Okay, it's gonna go into A because.
All right,
Chad has voted it into Will.
Low A. So this is our. Okay, please do not post this online and be like you guys. Dogs. But yeah, this is our tier list. And we're gonna stick with this because it's gonna be too much to change things around. But this is one that
Yeah, we could drop the 600 down because this past seasons did kind of suck.
Yeah, because of the rain.
That one out of A.
Yeah, that's take the L, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna take the L. If this was on the races last year, this would be pretty. I mean, I guess judging the track is also kind of like judging the product and the race itself. But you could have a really good track and just have a race that was just crap based off of how many wrecks there were, etc. Rain. I don't know. But yeah, then that's a good example for the 600. It would typically be an A, but because of rain and weather, it was moved down. So yeah, but this was literally, I just typed in on tier maker, like 2024 NASCAR tracks, and this is what I got. So you can make your own tier list, tag us in them on social media, tag at ATYL Media. We'll repost it. But also don't hate on us for our picks, because
we're humans that have emotions.
We're humans. Yeah.
I will cry.
Don't cry.
I really don't care what their opinions are about me. Bring it, bud.
Bring it on.
He really doesn't care. Trust me.
Nothing going on in this head.
You should see the group chat and some of the things he calls me.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh man.
That's right. I love you, Ben.
Sure.
Oh goodness gracious, you guys. I guess a few housekeeping things. As we wrap things up, I will put this back on the screen, just so you all can see the QR code. Adam, I'm sorry in advance.
Oh no.
Mike Wazowski time.
Oh wait, nope, not that one. Wrong QR code.
Oh no.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Up too.
Wait.
Oh,
we're fixed. We're fixed. We got it. Okay, cool. Because I was like, I can do this differently. Again, get your diecast stands. Benzik Designs, one of our great partners. If you use the promo code ATYL 2025, you get 20% off your order. Again, best way to display your diecast. 100% trust that. Housekeeping things I wanted to make you all aware of. Our show next Tuesday, we're going to have 2 guests, and I'm very excited to announce them very soon, so stay tuned for that. But we will also be doing our 2025 predictions show. So it will be a bit of a longer show, but we hope you join us and let us know your predictions as well. I will have my predictions video out on Wednesday of next week, so stay tuned for that. If you are a subscriber to my Instagram channel, you will get early access to that video if you would like it. So subscribe if you want. The other thing to add to this as well is I will probably be at Daytona. Oh, bye, Ben. So if you're going to be at Daytona,
bye, Ben.
Let me know. Comment. I will make it official in the next few days. What else do I want to tell you all about? Oh, Ben's back. Ben's back.
Maybe. I don't know.
You got it. You're good. You're good.
Am I good?
You got it.
The voice of Ben lives on.
I'm here. Just keep going on without me.
You're good. So yeah, basically just Benzik Designs, might be at Daytona. Hope to see you all there. And the ATYL live streams will be Tuesday next week, but then after next week, so on February 5th, we will move to Wednesdays for the rest of the season at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to set your reminders, set your calendars. But of course, if you just want to know when we go live, like on the dot, just turn on the notification bell on YouTube. That's where you can find us there. We have a lot of exciting content starting up in the next few weeks as well from our entire ATYL Media crew, from 4 Laps to Sal's morning show, the Splash and Dash show. We have Big Duke, Big Duke's Virtual Race Hub. His premiere was this past week. Goat Talk is still doing their thing, and they have really exciting announcements about their partnership with iRacing coming up. So definitely be on the lookout for that. They announced it a little bit in their last live show, so make sure to go back and look at that. But the more you support us here, it helps support our entire incredible team of content creators. So make sure to check out all of their stuff. And we will also have the entire ATYL Media Team, or as many as are able to make it, in a roundtable discussion next month, which I'm excited about. Ooh, so stay tuned on our socials. We love that. We do. We love it. Oh, we're a flame. I love this.
I'm dead.
I love this. Here we go. Oh no, don't be
trying
that.
to get the stupid camera to work.
Well, everyone, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Go to abovetheyellowline.com to learn more about us, our team. The website will likely be going under an update over the next few months, so stay tuned for that as well, as we kind of shift things around, add in some writing to the website. We're really expanding what we're doing at ATYL Media, and I'm super excited about that. So stay tuned. Again, I keep saying stay tuned, but seriously, we have so much going on and so many exciting things, including partners that we're bringing on in the next month or so, which will be incredible. You guys are not going to believe it. So stay tuned for that. But of course, thank you to all of our partners that we currently have. Benzik Designs, On Brand, Rob Branning's design company. We love you, Rob. The Right Mentality. If you are needing help with mental health or just trying to find time to carve out just space for you to, reflect on your day and just, take control of your mental health, visit the Bright Mentality. And then of course, Go Locker Racing, our amazing friends, the 501c3 nonprofit for veterans and first responders to build community through iRacing. They have started their league for the winter. And you can go to goatlockerracing.org to learn more about that, learn more about how you can race as well within their leagues. And also Goat Talk, their show Goat Talk airs Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time on the ATYL Media channel. You guys don't want to miss that. Their audience is super cool. So I know this was the Midwestern goodbye. Everybody stay warm out there. I know it's snowing in much of the, I guess, south and northern part, I guess, of the United States right now. So stay warm. Thank you all for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday for our final Tuesday show of the 2025 season before we move to Wednesdays. But we'll see you next Tuesday.
Woo.
Hang on.
For myself, I'm Lucas and Ben Branscombe.
Go Birds! Go Birds, baby!
Hang
Bye.
on.